Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Numeriq Learning. In today's video, we will continue solving word problems from the chapter Pair of Linear Equations in Two Variable. The last video was also the word problems based. Okay, so in the previous video we solved a lot of questions, and this is a self check to check if you watched the previous video and if you are able to solve this question. Okay, do a self check and do comment your answer. The question is very simple. A fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 2 is subtracted from the numerator, and it becomes 1 by 2 when 1 is subtracted from the denominator. Find the fraction. So you have to consider whatever you have to find, that is what you have to start with. You have to consider that as an unknown variable. So let the fraction be x by y. Okay, and this x by y, this is the fraction. So it becomes 1 by 3 when 2 is subtracted from the numerator, right? And it becomes 1 by 2 when 1 is subtracted from the denominator. So x divided by y minus 1 is equal to 1 by 2. So when you solve them, you have two equations. You have to find x and y. Do try it yourself and comment your answer. And we will continue with today's question. Okay. So in today's video also we will be solving some 4 or 5 word problems. Okay. Here the question is, cost of 4 pens and 4 pencil boxes is rupees 100. 3 times the cost of a pen is 15 rupees more than the cost of a pencil box. Form a pair of linear equations for the above situation. Find the cost of a pen and a pencil box. So what is asked? You are asked to find the cost. So let the cost of the pen, let it be rupees x. Okay, and let the cost of the pencil box, right, is rupees y. Okay, let it be rupees y. Now, what is the first sentence? Cost of 4 pens. So if the cost of 1 pen is x, how much is the cost of 4 pens? 4x plus 4 pencil boxes. Cost of 4 pencil boxes means 4 into the cost of 1 pencil box is y. So 4y is equal to rupees 100. Take 4 common out. So you will have x plus y is equal to 100, or x plus y will be 100 divided by 4, which is 25, and this is your first equation. The second equation is the second sentence. 3 times the cost of a pen is. 3 times the cost of a pen means 3 times x. Okay, 3 times the cost is equal to 15 more than the cost of pencil box. So what is the cost of pencil box? Y plus 15. 15 more, right? So you have 3x minus y is equal to 15. This is your second equation. Just simply add 1 and 2. So when you are adding 1 and 2, what do you get? X plus y is equal to 25 and 3x minus y equal to 15. Okay, plus y minus y will get cancelled. You will have 4x is equal to 40, and therefore x is equal to 10. And what is this x is equal to 10? It's the cost of a pen. Cost of a pen. Okay, to find the cost of a pencil box, so substitute x in any one of the equations. So you can put it in, so put x in equation 1. So you will have x is nothing but 10 plus y equal to 25, and y will be 25 minus 10, which is nothing but 15. So what is y equal to 15? Y is nothing but the cost of a pencil box. Cost of pencil box. That's what you are asked, right? In the question, find the cost of a pen and a pencil box. So this is how you have to do it. Okay. Okay, moving on to the next question. The ratio of the income of 2 persons is 9:7. Okay, so let's start with it. Let the income of two people be 9x and 7x. Okay, and what is given? The ratio of their expenditure. Okay, so let their expenditure be 4y, let it be y, okay, and 3y respectively. So you're given the ratio of the income of the two person is 9:7 and the ratio of their expenditure is 4:3. If each of them manages to save rupees 2000 per month, find their monthly income. So you are asked the income and you're not, okay, so you're only asked the income of the two people. So now let us do it. If each of them manages to save, the savings is 2000. So total income. So for the first person, it will be total income minus his expenses. That is 4y equal to 2000. And for the second person, total income is 7x minus his expenditure is 3y. Again, it is 2000. Okay. So this is your equation 1 and this is your equation 2. One way to do is you can multiply. So you can make any one of the coefficient same in both the equations. So you can multiply the first one by 3 and the second one by 4. So what will happen? So you'll have 9 into 3, 27x minus 12y is equal to 6000 is the, and then for the, when you're multiplying the second equation by 4, it will be 28x minus 12y equal to 8000. Okay, change the sign. Subtract it. So you will have minus 12y plus 12y getting cancelled. 27x minus 28x is minus x is equal to minus 2000. Okay, so x is nothing but your 2000. So once you have found out x, although it is not asked, but if you wish to, you can calculate by substituting in any one of the equation. Okay, so but the final monthly income would be what? 9x and 7x respectively. So 9x and another 9 into x is 2000. That is 18,000. Okay, and for the second person, the monthly income, that is what is asked. You are not asked the expenditure. Okay, monthly income of the second person will be 7 into 2000, 7x, right? 9x and 7x. So 7x means 7 into x is 2000. So 14,000. So therefore, their individual monthly incomes are 18,000 and 14,000 respectively. This is the answer. However, okay, whenever you are given a pair of linear equations, you should always calculate the other variable as well. Okay, so what did you get x as? X is equal to 2000, right? So substituting x equal to 2000 in one of the equations. So you will be getting 9 into 2000 minus 4y equal to 2000. Okay, so you have 18,000 minus 2000 equal to 4y. Okay, so it's 16,000 equal to 4y. So y is equal to your 4,000. Okay, so y is 4,000 means, suppose if you were asked the expenditure, okay, so 4 into what, y 4,000. Okay, so it will be 4 into 4,000 is their monthly 16,000 and 3y is nothing but 12,000. Okay, so these are their total expenditures. In case if you are asked, you can do it. But otherwise, whenever you have a linear pair, you should always, what do you mean by solving linear equation? Finding the value of both x and y. Although it was only x that was required in this question, but still it is ideal that it would be preferred that if you are able to find out the y variable also, because y is also involved here. Okay. Hope you understood. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, so here in an exam, 1 mark is awarded for each correct answer So while half a mark is deducted for each wrong answer. Ram answered 120 questions and got 90 marks. How many questions did he answer correctly? Okay, so the number of let the number of questions he answered correctly be X. Okay, but this is the number of questions that he answered correctly. What is the total number of questions answered? Total number of questions he answered is 120. So how many questions were wrong? So number of questions that were wrong or incorrect will be 120 minus X. So far clear? So total questions that he attempted is 120. Out of 120 only X was correct. That means 120 minus X is wrong. Okay, now let us do the marks. Okay, now marks awarded for marks he got for the correct answer. For the correct answer. So for each answer that was correct, he got 1 mark. Okay, so 1 into the total answers that were correct is X. So, and then marks deducted for how many? For how many was it wrong? 120 minus X will be half marks was deducted for every wrong question. So 120 minus X is the number of wrong questions. Okay. Now, how will you get? What is the total marks that he got? 90 marks, which is nothing but total marks that he scored, right? For all the correct answers is 1 into X, that is X, minus the marks that was deducted for every wrong answer, that is 1 by 2 into 120 minus X is equal to the total marks he obtained, that is 90. Just open the bracket, so it will be X minus 60 plus X by 2 equal to 90. Okay, and you can take 60 to the other side. So you'll have X plus X by 2 equal to 150. Okay, so you have 3X by 2 equal to 150. So if you cross multiply, you'll have 3X is equal to 300 and X is equal to 100. So the total number of questions that he answered correctly was 100. So the answer is 100. Okay. Hope you understood this part. You have to be very, very careful in this part. Okay. So total number of questions answered correctly is X. Number of questions answered correctly out of the total questions he answered. So total is 120, X is correct, 120 minus X is wrong. For each correct answer, he got 1 mark, so 1 into X. For every wrong answer, half marks was deducted. So total marks deducted, okay, was half into 120 minus X. So total marks he got for the correct answer minus the total marks that was reduced is nothing but the number of, it's equal to 90. Then solve for X, that's all. Okay, so X is nothing but your 100. That's the answer. Okay, let's see another question. Okay, here we are given a father's age is 3 times the sum of the ages of his 2 children. After 5 years, his age will be 2 times the sum of their ages. Find the present age of the father. Okay, so what is asked? Present age of the father. So let the age of father be X. Okay, and let the sum of ages of his two children be equal to Y. Okay, according to the first sentence, what is it? First sentence, the father's age is 3 times the sum of the ages of his two children. So what is us? Father's age is nothing but X is equal to 3 times the sum of the ages of his children, that is Y. Okay, so X is equal to 3Y. This is the first equation. And after 5 years, okay, what is given? After 5 years, his age, what will be his age? It will be X plus 5 will be equal to 2 times the sum of their ages. So if you have two children, okay, so A and B, okay, the sum of the ages Y, okay, so each child's age will add up, right, will become plus 5 after 5 years. So totally what is it? Total sum of the ages will be Y plus 10. Okay, twice, 2 times the sum of their ages. Now open the bracket, it is X plus 5 is equal to 2Y plus 20. Okay, so you have X minus 2Y equal to 20 minus 5. So X minus 2Y equal to 15. This is your equation. Just substitute 1 in your 2. So you will have 3Y minus you have 2Y equal to 15, which means Y is equal to 15. This is your Y. What is Y? Y is the sum of the ages of his children. So in order to find X, put it in 1. So you have X is equal to 3 into Y is 15. So the sum, 3 into 15 is 45. So X is equal to 45. Therefore, the age of the father, the age of father is 45 years. Okay, so this is how you have to do it. It's 45. Okay. Yes. Hope you understood. Okay. So again, let me tell you once again. So father's age is 3 times the sum of the ages of his two children. After 5 years, his age will be, father's age will be 2 times the sum of their ages. Fine. You know where the mistake happens. This is fine. Okay, whatever is asked, you will put it as X. Let the sum of the ages of the two children be Y. All this is fine. Okay, father's age X is means equal to 3 times the sum of the ages of his children. So this is also fine. After 5 years, what will each of their age be? X plus 5 plus, okay, 2 times the sum. So this is where the problem happens. So it is already given 2 children. So each child's age will be plus 5 after 5 years. So you will have to add up for both the children. It is plus 5 plus 5, so plus 10. Okay, this is where the mistake happens. If you're missing this, the entire answer will be wrong. Okay, let's see another question. Okay, Rahul has a total of 50 notes of rupees 100 and rupees 200. Okay, if Rahul has a total of 6,000 rupees, then how many notes of each denomination, rupees 100 and 200 Rahul has? It's very similar to the previous question. Okay, do try it yourself. Okay, let us continue in the next video. I will be solving this question in the next video. If you are able to try, well and good. Just assume that let the number of 100 rupee notes be X and let the number of 200 rupee notes be Y, because that is what is asked. You are asked how many notes of each denomination. isn't it? And then you have a total number of nodes. So x plus y is equal to 50. Yeah, and if he has a total of 6,000, how many? So it's a very similar question, similar to the age problem and similar to the fraction problem. Do try and do comment your answer. Okay. See you all in the next video. Do like, do share, do subscribe. Thanks.